Hey, whoever's there, come on in. Join the Islanders and Flyers flavored pearls here. It's good times, man. First person on. I got started a little late. I went out. I didn't realize what time the game started actually, and the Flyers are like my favorite team in the land, and I still forgot. And now they're losing 2-0. So far hasn't been the best day. I also have. Well, I didn't really put a bet on it. I just said for funsies, I put Philadelphia out there for Patreon people. Uh, they they look like they're playing like usual, getting outplayed. You're not going to get outplayed every single game and win. That's logical. Yeah, Vegas proved that, or the Vancouver Canucks finally showed that logic to be true. And now it looks like the Philadelphia Flyers made as well. Uh, yeah, when I had somebody just tweeted. I get it. I get more disappointed and mad, but I do yell a bit in the house when the Flyers play like crap. You should Philadelphia Flyers fans, man. Like, if from Philadelphia, I'm not from Philadelphia, but I work with Philadelphia Flyers fans a lot because I'm setting up a website called steelflyers.com, and they uh, they lose their shit. They freak out when the Flyers lose, man. It's not like normal fans where they're like, "Oh, we tried our best." Not them. No, they lose their minds. I don't know if there's a team more like that. Maybe Buffalo Sabres, but they're pissed off all the time. So I don't know if that's I don't know if that's really such a big thing. My baseball bets are doing really well though. I don't even know if somebody's here. Is that me talking to me now? Am I the only one here? They're counting me here. So I'm talking here and nobody else is here. Surprised people haven't come in yet. I try putting it on Facebook. Hey, Doug Master, how you doing, Dougie? Welcome, buddy. Well, it's not going so well for Philadelphia. Well, not going good as far as being a Philadelphia Flyers fan right now, that's for sure. How's it going with you? Bitcoin's just taking a big shitter, right? Everybody's selling to buy alts, not selling to buy gold because gold's gone down all the crap as well. Yeah, I know. Well, they've needed it all. Like, it doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Oh yeah, how's it on now? What's it at now? Well, what was it at? What was it at before, Doug? Yeah, you're saying that. Apparently, if the Flyers do come back here, it would be the first time AB can become the first coach in NHL history to overcome a 3-1 deficit in a playoff series 3 times. I know he did it. I think he did it twice with the Rangers, or maybe he did it because I don't think he did it with Vancouver, right? And that, where else did he coach? Did he coach in Montreal? Yeah. Yes, Skittles. We are disappointed, aren't we? Very unimpressive so far. Apparently, I was just telling Doug Masta, Doug Skills, Doug. I, they need a lot of things, Doug. They're not playing anywhere near. And urgency, yes. If somehow Philadelphia comes back in this game and wins, which in these playoffs it could happen, it would be the first time in NHL history a coach has come back 3 times from being down 3-1. AV would have that. They were getting outplayed against Montreal. They had no business to really even be in this series or in the playoffs. Like, it's brutal. Yeah. And Thomas Greiss, I was pretty sure that Islanders are going to win this with the fresh goaltender right out of the package. Nothing like fresh goaltender, I'll tell you. Yeah. Well, the problem, of course, is that they're shooting way too many pucks at the net, right, Skittles? I think they had like 5 shots on net, so that's way too much. And done. Um, I don't know. It's probably pretty even. Way too many shots. That's right. 360p shooter. How you doing, buddy? Lorne, thank you for coming in, my friend. Off the top of my head, they're both pretty veteran. How are you liking the game so far, my friend? You're an Islanders fan, aren't you? 360. Forgive me if I forget. I easily forget shit. Who are you going for in this game, buddy? That's right. I should have known that. So all you care about is the next series against Dallas. You haven't watched much of the Islanders Philly? You want the Islanders? Any reason for that 360? Probably. I mean, they're just going to put voodoo on everybody, whatever they got going on there. I don't think they're going to. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I'm not going to say anything. Just because just feels good in the feel good parts. You don't know why you're going for the Islanders. It just feels good in the feel good parts. I just want them. Okay. Yeah, I think the Lightning will beat either team for sure. Yeah, yeah, the Islanders have 2 goals. Philadelphia has been playing their master plan of playing poorly every game and winning is starting to dwindle, it appears. It's the most dangerous lead in hockey. Yeah, I would. Don't they say that 3-1 is the most dangerous lead in hockey? I don't know why one would be any better than the other, but yeah, I think that the Islanders will, or the Tampa Bay will destroy whoever it is that they're playing. Yeah, the Islanders aren't pretty good at keeping leads. Once they get ahead, although I mean, like I said, everything's been in opposite land. In this, heck, you never know. AV may challenge and win. You never know. You just never know. Like anything can happen in this playoffs. Hopefully, somebody took AV's etch a sketch away. What's the tier for? 360. What's the tier? Sad face in the tier 360. Yes, that would be. They'll go get the. If he successfully challenges, they'll go grab the puck for him probably, and he can put it in his mantle. Oh, absolutely. Flyers fan of me wants nothing more than for them to win the cup. Absolutely. I just don't see them beating Tampa Bay, even if they happen to win this game. You need the Islanders to beat the Lightning. Why? Because so they can take on youth because they're going to have an easier time. Vegas will have an easier time against the Islanders. I got you, buddy. I got you. He'll get coach of the year for that. Yeah. Yeah. The Mastered In trophy. He'll get the Mastered In trophy for that. I bet you do. Yeah, that would be voodoo land. All right. We'd be living in alternate universes if the Dallas sweeps the Knights for sure. We just did a video on actually, you can check it out in it's on the finest channel in the YouTube land, My NHL Pearls of Wisdom. No, it won't probably happen. The house is going to be breathing heavy. What? Yeah, no doubt. Oh, that's right. Because they're not supposed to bet on what is that craziness? Like they're not supposed to bet in Vegas or something like that or whatever. Jack Adams award nominations. They did, didn't they? Or are you asking just because AB is going to win because he's actually going to get Chet Challenge, right? They're going to give it to him. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they're going to have to pay it all out. So they don't actually want their own team to win. Oh, you really want to know? Uh, Tortorella, Sullivan, Tortorella, Sullivan, and who the heck was the other one? Doesn't matter. Tortorella wins, but I can't remember who the third one was. Yeah, I know. I said the same thing. I'm pretty sure it was Sullivan. I have the memory of a gnat, though, so I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it was Tortorella, Sullivan, and was it Trotz? Did they go Trotz? Because no, because the Islanders weren't going to. It would make sense it was Trotz. Oh, was it Cassidy? Oh, I guess I can look it up. I hate that when you got that pop down, you're trying to look for something and it goes like somebody tweets something and you end up going off to Twitter. I don't know. I'm irritated today, probably because my friggin' Flyers are losing like crazy. Yeah, he'll get one for sure. I had a ton of respect for Green before this year. I liked him a lot. Sorry, it's Cassidy, Tortorella, and Vigneault. AV. So yeah, AV's got to get it now. Tortorella, AV, and Cassidy. AV because he brought the Philadelphia Flyers, blah blah blah. Cassidy did a good job with Boston, I gotta say, but I mean Tortorella wins hands down. There's no question about it. Yeah, I think you could have made a pretty good case for Green when at least being nominated. For sure. No doubt about it. But I mean, you could have made a good case for Paul Maurice if Hellebuck wasn't there. Yeah. I mean, Winnipeg went through a shitload with the whole Bufflin thing. Him basically losing three of his top four defensemen and still having them in playoff contention. New York Islanders are still out shooting. See, yeah, Philadelphia's got 7 shots. That's way too much. Like, what do they think they're doing? That's why they're losing. Oh, I don't agree. I agree. Flip torts and trots around, and I kind of agree with you. Torts and then trots. Then Green, Brindamore. Wait, yeah, his goaltenders were really bad. So yeah, I could go Brindamore. How about Bakar or Bednar? I mean, talk it. Oh, it's in no order. Okay, good. I put maybe Bednar. Oh, Julian. No, I like Julian. I think Julian's a great coach. But yeah, he'll get. He should get another chance. I think he'll get another chance somewhere else. Maybe this year. Maybe he doesn't want to because you would have thought that somebody would have already asked him already. He did it in New Jersey, and then I don't know. Sometimes guys just like decide they don't want to do it after they do it. Guy Carbonneau said that he didn't like being a head coach. He liked being an assistant. It wasn't his. Yeah, but I'm sure if he there, I think if there was a coaching, if he really wanted to coach, he'd leave there. Maybe they made a deal. He doesn't need money. Maybe they made a deal that he's going to take over for Julian, whenever that is. Julian is getting up there. No Couturier tonight, eh? Yeah, I'd like to see him get another shot. Like, I think it, Carbonneau was in New Jersey. Mullen was in New Jersey. And I don't know, he hasn't been back to coaching since. Whether that's because he wanted to and nobody hired him or what it is, I don't know. Maybe it's family. He just doesn't want, he wants to live in Montreal. He doesn't want to go anywhere else. So if he doesn't coach in Montreal, he's not going to coach anywhere else, maybe. I'm not sure. I know one thing. The Philadelphia Flyers playing like this, you might as well call this game over. Oh, Provorov's hurt now. Writhing on the ice hurt. He is done. Provorov is done. What is it that he looked like he hurt? Oh, got him at the top of the knee. Oh, right off the top of the kneecap, full on shot. Oh, it looks like he's going to be okay. Jeez. That hurts, though. Oh, you're splitting hairs there. Scotty Bowman. I'm going to say Scotty Bowman, but I think Scotty Bowman is the best all time, maybe. Such a genius. general manager and everything, but I mean, you're really splitting hairs there. It's hard to say. Yeah. Well, AV's the new generation. Yeah. Nobody has a better higher. By the way, welcome Kobe. I don't know if you know Doug Masta and the other cool kids here. You know Lauren, of course. Uh, I would put, yeah, his etch a sketch work is top notch. There's nobody any better than that. And Bowman had one hell of an etch a sketch. Bowman could work an etch a sketch, you know, but that was back in the old etch a sketch days though. So it's kind of hard to compare the two, really. But I still have to imagine it's got to be AV for sure. Oh yeah. Where did Barzell get? Barzell knocked some chicklets out there. Oh, Eberle. The only time Eberle gets a shot that you actually see happen, and it's off of Barzell's noggin. You're back 360p shooter. Where'd you go? McCarty and Lemieux. Oh, Claude Lemieux. You're talking about Claude Lemieux. Oh yeah, back in Colorado, Detroit. Oh, it's etch a sketch all day. Was such a big part of their penalty kill. It's just they've been trying to go across that seam, so finally can't go. That's a sketch all day. Maybe that's what AV should do. Break out the light bright next time. He can recreate the scene with the light bright. Yeah. Oh, here we go again. Yeah. No, look at the red one. See the red one. The red one shows you. It is not. It was interference. It was no interference. Look at the red light. Look at the red light bright. It's perfect. Yep. Oh man. This is still going on. Now that the Islanders are ahead, this is like the most anti-climatic game because the Islanders are just going to bore everybody to sleep, lull everybody to sleep. Even if they had fans in the stands, you wouldn't even be able to tell it was happening. Yeah. So one of the toughest guys I ever played, Craig Simpson, was like that. He looked like a supermodel or a GQ model, but he was tougher than shit. Played for Edmonton, sat in front of the net all the time, took abuse all game, but he looked like he never got much in the face, apparently. He ended up having to retire because of back issues, which is not a surprise with all the cross checks he took. Well, the Islanders do that all the time. Good thing they have Carter Hart, man. 13-7 now. They're almost double the shots. Philadelphia is getting much better at not shooting, though, I have to say. This period, AV must have gave them some serious shit last period. Now they're back to their game plan. You watch. We'll get one shot at the end of the period, and Varlamov or Grice won't know what to do with it, and it'll be 2-1. Islanders are shooting way too much. Commercial break. Perlo dance. Perlo dance. Perlo dance. Perlo dance. Perlo dance. Perlo dance. Perlo. 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 Perlo dance. Perlo. 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 There we go. Oh, somebody just came in. Perlo dance. Perlo. Oh, they left. How do you come in? How do you see a guy doing that? You're like, oh, this guy's nuts. I wasn't looking for the on drugs people. Perlo dance. Perlo dance. Perlo dance. Yeah, I know. Isles leading shots. I had a feeling of that. I thought I remembered seeing something where the Islanders said that the Islanders are the oldest in the postseason. I had a feeling of that. Because, like, who do they have for young people? Beauvillier. And Beauvillier has been, like, non existent in this. I haven't even heard his name hardly. Eberle is like that all the time. He disappears all the time. He played for the Oilers. He was always disappearing. Johnny Toboggan, how are you? That's true. Yes, we got 3 Philadelphia Flyers fans here at the same time, and they're losing. I think that's a record here at Perlo Land. Oh, you took the Flyers. Yeah, that's a plan. Never thought of anybody. Somebody should have thought of that. Give them the COVID. Yeah, I don't see either one of these teams beating Tampa. They can try to voodoo them all to shit like the Islanders do, but I just don't see it happening. Yeah. And add in the Tampa Bay Tribune looking people for COVID, with COVID for experimental reasons. Or not, I guess that'd be the Islanders Tribune if they even have that. Yeah. Now we got that's like three people who took sticks to the head, and the referees are like, "Fuck it, I'm tired. Let's just get this over with." This is boring the hell out of the refs. Eh? They're just like, "Oh, what?" It's just, the Islanders did what again? Nothing. Okay, like at this point, if I was Philadelphia, I would just take the 5 minute major and just drop it with one of the guys. Just drop them. Just start beating on them like crazy, just to get some energy in this game at all. I think that's one of the reasons why the Islanders are doing so well this year is because there's no fans. They can like lull people to sleep more than any other year. Why didn't I think about that? Oh, really? What goaltender have I lost a lot of money on? I'm not sure there is a specific goaltender that I've lost a lot of money on. Can't think. Bishop is washed up. I don't know. We'll see about that. I guess maybe Philadelphia next year won't roll with Grant and Thompson up the middle. I would hope. We were talking about in the video we did today, which you're all going to watch, or you already have watched. I'm sure you have. Oh no, we didn't do that. I didn't put it on mine. We did. So we did a pregame for Islanders in Philadelphia. I didn't get it uploaded though. You can go on Steel Flyers website and see it. Yeah. Anyways, I said if you would have switched goaltenders, if the Islanders would have had Carter Hart and Flyers had Varlamov, this would have been over a long time ago. But also, if you would have taken Pajot and put him in Philadelphia, and Grant and put him on the Islanders, their third liners, Philadelphia probably would have won this series. Steak, I want to say. Steak. I live in Alberta, the best steak in the world. So, yeah, that would be my favorite. Trying to think of the goaltender I've lost most money on. I don't, like I said, I don't bet a lot. So, but I mean, say for the last 2 years, giving picks to patrons, I'd say Murray. Murray, when he started sliding, I didn't realize it was happening. I kept on thinking, "Oh, he'll be better. He'll be better," and he never got better. Murray would be the goaltender I lost. I bet on a loss the most. Sometimes it's over before it's over, Doug. I don't know. Philadelphia could come back, but tell me what happens. Until they start, they got to get speed on this lineup all for sure. They need more speed if they're going to beat teams like the Islanders. They need more speed on this team. Two on one. Over. Now it's over. Now it's over. I don't think anybody would take him. I think if they left him unprotected, and he's probably got a no movement clause from hell. Like he can't go anywhere. Yeah. There's no way he's going anywhere unless he wants to. But even if he wanted to, are you going to give him $10 million a year? Like, yeah, stick around, Skittles. We can talk about other things. We don't have to just talk about hockey here, even though it's about all supposed to be about hockey, but that's okay. There's no rules here in Perlo Land, you know. There are no rules. No rules. Turning the game off, okay. But you still talk to us. Don't leave. Let's stay connected. Let's be vulnerable together. I'm pretty sad, man. I'm pretty hurt, but I'm putting on a good face. But I'm actually not, because I saw it coming. Like I didn't really think that they should even be here still. $30 just to watch Moon. I guess if people will pay, then yeah, he loves his team, Kevin. Who scored that? Was that Eberle that scored that? Did Eberle actually get a goal? See, I already forgot. No, that was Hunter, right? Philadelphia's just falling all over the ice. It's just unbelievable. They don't even know what they're doing anymore. It doesn't look like they're just making things up now. AV's pissed off because they took his Etch a Sketch away. And what the heck did Justin Braun just do? What did Justin Braun just like grabbed the puck in the center ice with his hand and threw the puck? Yeah, it would be easier to take. You wouldn't have to have hope. It wouldn't have been as disappointing. No, their pushback is non-existent in this. And the Islanders played more, and they look fresher. I think they would have started because they're trying to finish it as early as possible, right? So they have more time for the next season to start. Yeah, day in, day out in the finals. Yeah, it's just like they don't even tell you when the next series is going to start or whatever, because the earlier they can finish it, the better. So yeah, again, everybody go over to my last video. We did our predictions on that. Steel Flyers, Joe Boric and I, we did our predictions on Vegas, Dallas. And no, I'm not going to tell you. Not going to tell you. Don't even think it. Not telling you. You watch the video. You got bad Dallas, do you? Okay, nice try, but who knows? I mean, logically, that probably doesn't make sense, but who knows? It didn't make sense. Vancouver went to 7. It didn't make sense that Philadelphia went to 7. Yeah, Braun just took the puck and kind of threw it. Like looks like forgot that he was in the neutral zone or something. Now I like after what we've seen so far in this playoffs, like it's cool because you don't know what's gonna. You really can't predict what's gonna happen. All of a sudden, Vegas comes out and they can't do anything. Like they don't know how to play hockey anymore. It could very well be that could happen because Tampa's got to no Rusty. I think you have a huge advantage getting that rest in these playoffs. I don't think they'll be that rusty. I think in these playoffs, the rest is beneficial. You notice one thing with the Islanders is nobody ever hits the shit out of them. They play a kind of game where, like you said, like you would think that, but still, I mean, I'll take the rest. On paper, Tampa, yeah, Tampa will. On paper, Tampa wins all day, like no doubt about it, for sure. We'll have our predictions after. I when are we going to do that? I guess they're gonna. Are they going to go like? They got to go like Tuesday at least, right? They're going to give the Islanders 2 days off at least. Really? They're only going to get 1 day off and then they're going to play again? Shit, so I'm going to have to do a video tomorrow. We got to do a video on that prediction video tomorrow. If this goes to 4-0, I'm probably going to go take off and have a nap. Oh, Philadelphia has 9 shots on net. That's pretty impressive. Nice pass out to nobody up front. That was great. I'll tell you, I'll be talking to all my Philadelphia Flyers fans tomorrow, friends tomorrow. It's going to be just horrid. I've never heard fans get more pissed at their team than the Flyers. Yeah, where the hell's Elliot, by the way? Elliot should be here. Would be who will I be rooting for? I'll be rooting for Vegas, but I think Tampa's going to win it all. Yeah, but that never stopped him from anything that there is to do. Otherwise, he would never do anything. 3 minutes left in the second. You guys going to hold out with me for the third? Just to hang out, just to get to know each other a little more. You like Tyler Sagan? Sagan, really? I don't know. I don't not like Tyler Sagan. I guess doesn't matter. What do you like about Tyler Sagan? Just because he's skilled, or anything in particular? He's like one of the best social media guys. There, Dallas is going to have to be like way more aggressive, like remain aggressive against Vegas. If they play, if the problem I find with Dallas is once they have to take care of three lines, they start sitting back and waiting, and then they can't score worth shit. They start getting into a trap system, and Vegas will break that eventually. They'll destroy that eventually. So that's going to be, they're going to have to play aggressive, not like run and gun, but aggressive. Oh, yeah, he's super skilled. No doubt about that. I mean, you could make a pretty good case now that Sagan would have been a better pick for the Oilers than Hall. I mean, you probably would have got along just fine there. Just imagine Sagan and McDavid as your top two. Well, you already got Draisaitl. Then Draisaitl on the left, they'd never be able to afford it. But. Yeah, probably. That's going to be one fun series. I would like to see that. Tampa Vegas. I mean, probably will see that actually. Lauren seems to think Dallas, Tampa. I think Tampa would definitely beat Dallas. I honestly think Tampa will win the cup, but I'll be rooting for Vegas. My gosh, Philadelphia just looks absolutely pathetic. Better than JT? I don't know. I know. I'm not. I don't think so. I mean, maybe it's hard to say. They're pretty darn close. They're a different skill set too. So, but I mean, if Barzal can get Lee, what Lee almost scored 50 goals with JT, right? And Lee's not a 50-goal scorer, so he's got a ways yet. I'm going to say no. I think JT is better. I'll be right back. You guys just talk amongst yourselves. Don't let anything happen like last time, all right? I'm giving you another chance, so be careful. $100,000 in the NHL 50-50 plus sweepstakes. Still watching. Ain't anybody new? No. Just checking out.
Stepping it up for the Stanley Cup playoffs. That means getting great deals on beer, figuring out how Andy's face lettuce grew so fast because it was peach fuzz last week. Puck drops and patios. Stanley Cup playoffs at Boston Pizza.
Canada Deposit Insurance Corporation is a federal agency that protects your money when you deposit it with any of our member institutions. Look regardless, however you may. CDIC, see how we protect your money.
Your cat Chucky is a 20% chunkier. Doesn't fit anymore. It's not. Stop dreaming. Start driving. Red Tag Days are here with great offers on the Corolla and other select models. Visit shoptoyota.ca. Second intermission is presented.
Okay. Oh, I lost one of you. So we start at, I'll cut it off at one. I don't know. I got to. Yeah, I'm not so sure if I agree with you on that. I think they're both about even.
Well, just kind of a mistake by Claude Giroux, and I know this is a guy that cares a lot about his team and cares a lot.
Yeah, I like Bailey a lot. He's one of the best two-way wingers in the game. Lighten it up this year. Doesn't he have like 14 assists or something like that this year? Yeah, one more player that can score. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I just want the Flyers to not have Grant and Thompson as their 3-4 defensemen next year. That's what I would like. I'd be satisfied at least with that. Never again should that ever happen in the NHL. Yeah, I didn't. It was play money. It was monopoly money. I didn't actually think Philadelphia was going to win. I didn't want to bet against them, so I just said, here's some fun money betting for you. That was my Patreon bet that I said, I'll put some fun money on the Philadelphia Flyers or whatever. Just make sure it doesn't hurt you. But all my ball picks came in though, didn't they? I think our ball picks, Joe and I think we did pretty good on ball today. Yeah. I am a loyal fan. Ooh, Cincinnati Reds and the Pirates. What inning is it? Top of the sixth. They should go over. It's over 8.5. Two more. Oh, that's right. I need the Cardinals to beat the Cubs. That's my plus money play today. Cardinals won the first game though, so I'm a little bit questionable about that one. Only sixth? Sixth what?
For me, more importantly, Michelle Petraeus, when you see a guy that's a centerman in particular that's not stopping and starting, you can definitely tell he's well below 100% in my opinion.
Oh, sixth inning, yeah, right. I just looked at that and I couldn't figure out what you were telling me. Yeah, we should be okay on the over there. Did you take that over, Kobe, I put out there? Did you agree with it? We got the earlier over I put down. Good day. Yesterday was okay. Just down half a unit. Tennis picks came in. I should have put Asanalimi for 3-setter, but I mean I didn't think Matet was going to play that bad. Mate, that's the worst I've ever seen him play. He usually can win. He usually can get one set. I don't know if you care about tennis, but so we got that. And who did I parlay that? I don't even remember who I parlayed that with. Anyways, we got it. And my tennis picks have been kicking it so far. I love tennis. Tennis is one of the best ways to make money, man. Tennis picks are great. For caps. Washington Capitals are interviewing Mike Babcock. And Gerard Gallant. Gallant's the guy. Also, the news got out that Max Domi has a new agent. He's now represented by Darren Ferris. I don't know if Samsonov's ready yet. They need another. I think they need to get Udobin. I just said that they asked Gallant for an interview. They interviewed Gallant, and now they asked Babcock to come in for an interview. Yeah, Markstrom, but they can't afford Markstrom. I don't know what Markstrom's going to do because he might have to take a low money somewhere, or he's going to have to go to a non-contender like the Ottawa Senators.
trades. And just finally,
No one can what, Colby?
GM this week, he'll try to put together his front office. And one name I think is a possibility there is Rick.
No one can get Marky Mark?
From 2000.
Markstrom? Why?
And most recently worked in Carolina. He's good at
Ottawa.
That's what, one of the skills that Florida wants to do. Excellent. Jets.
Not yet.
Jets for a Saturday night.
Isn't Markstrom's a free agent? Yeah. A Ford Markstrom? Oh, I see. He's gonna get 6 or 7. I think Detroit might do it, maybe. Who knows? The Toronto Maple Leafs might have some weird analytics on Markstrom, and that's the reason why they're looking to trade Anderson. I'd say that's a pretty lateral move, but I think I did a video on it. Want to see it? Check it out. I talk about how the whole Anderson rumors is because they're going after Kemper in Arizona. If I'm a team looking for a goaltender, I'm just I'm letting that Kemper thing play out before I do anything. If Arizona is really just going to sell everything off, then I think they want Kemper because he's an analytics like darling, Kemper, and a great goaltender on top of it, which with goaltenders usually all works the same. But I think they're going to go. If they are trading Anderson, is because they think they're going to get Kemper. They've already got a deal in place and all that kind of stuff like that. But can he bake? What's that reference about, Colby? Can he bake? That's it. Saad will probably get traded, yeah. He's going to hate that. He loves Chicago, man.
Season 2, now streaming on CBC Gem.
Saad will probably get traded. What do you mean, but can he bake, Colby? Oh. Well, that's about – that probably is the most value that Domingue has. Yes. I didn't even – how did Louis Domingue get to call – oh, yeah, that's right. He was in New Jersey, and then they picked him up off waivers or something, right? That's like the most value Louis Domingue has. It's more value than his actual goaltending. Domingue's got to be up there with one of the worst goaltenders that ever played in the NHL. I'm sure there has been worse, but he's got to be right up there. He's got to be up there in the top 15 at least. Yeah. He's pretty bad. His numbers are like just absolutely. Hutchinson too. Domingue and Hutchinson would probably be like guys that have played like a regular backup role at least and are still in the league. It's got to be Hutchinson or Domingue. And I would go with Domingue probably. Maybe. I don't know. Really hard to say. Maybe Hutchinson actually broke the tie because he stopped some pucks in the playoffs this year. So, yeah. Who would other be? I can't think of anybody else who'd be worse.
The world is changing, and Alberta's government hasn't listened. Alberta's
Copley, if Copley was still in, that would be it, but he's not.
creating tens of thousands of jobs now while investing in the industries of the future. At the same time, they're supporting families and helping employees to return to work safely. There's a strong future waiting for Alberta. We have a long way to go.
I was gonna try to tag this live, see what happens. Everybody's leaving me now because it's intermission.
This situation brought to you by Huawei P40 Series 5G, the world's best smartphone camera.
The New York Islanders are 20 minutes
Yeah, that's a good idea. Trade Kubalik to the Pittsburgh Penguins for the next decade's first round picks. The first round picks for the next decade. You would be a dynasty easy within 6 years. Easy. You'd have a team full of like 25-year-olds that were absolutely amazing, and the Pittsburgh Penguins would do nothing. Lottery unprotected, all decades worth, 10 years worth. I don't think it begins. I don't know how long they're going to drag it out. It should already be happening. They're just going to have Sidney Crosby and the equipment guy, and maybe Louis Domingue or something. That's all it's going to be. Louis Domingue will bake cookies while they lose 202-3. Yeah, I figured Raj, you were gonna. That I'm sure that's a very unbiased prediction there, Raj. San Jose, yeah, but I mean, then all you'll have is Carlson, because who's taking that contract? Absolutely nobody is taking that contract. They could string together. They got Meyer. They got a couple guys. Like, yeah, Steel Flyers said sweep. I was thinking of you, Raj, when Steel Flyers said sweep. Vegas sweeps Dallas. I said 5. You're giving it all away now. Steel Flyers said sweep. If all things being equal, considered, though, Steel Flyers is more the web producer and all of that of our thing. But you can't say anything. He's predicted Dallas all the way, Raj. He predicted Dallas all the way to here. He predicted Dallas in 7 over Colorado. He predicted Vegas to the finals. And did he predict Philadelphia? I think it was, yeah, I think he said Vegas against Philadelphia. So he was wrong about the East. But the West, he's pretty much nailed it all the way. Sort of. I think he took St. Louis over Vancouver, so he hasn't nailed it all the way, I guess. But he's been a mad predictor as far as Dallas is concerned, and now he's going against Dallas in a sweep. So it's not looking good, Rash. In Steel Land. I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I said 5, 6 wouldn't surprise me. Hell, this year, who knows? Maybe Dallas sweeps. Nothing's really made sense. The only one that would made sense was the Islanders up until this point. Who knows? I can't see. Could I see Dallas beating Colorado? No. Could I see Vancouver coming back and almost winning it in 7? No. Could I see Colorado coming back with Hutchinson in net? No. Could I see Demko being the Dominic Hasek of? No. How do they match up well? I don't understand how they match up well. I'd take Vegas's 3rd and 4th line over Dallas's all day. I knew he'd do good, but I didn't think it'd be Dominic Hasek. Like, yeah, he did. I mean, in Europe, he played well. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, nobody could predict that. Like, I knew Demko would play well, but I mean, that's just outrageously well. Like, how could you predict that? This game's still on.
It's the speed in the neutral zone that sets things up for this line so effectively.
They win lots of games. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see, but I would bet Vegas all day on that to win that. Unless they bring Bishop. Bishop is okay. I mean, I like Hudobin. Hudobin has played well, but he hasn't played as well as Bishop plays when Bishop is on the top of his game. Then I would give it more of a chance, but a fight. Finally. Pajot decided to drop him. That was like totally unnecessary, but no, that's what I mean. That's why Laner over Herdovin. On D, I'll call it a wash because you got Lindell. You're gonna make me bring up my cap friendly here. Heiskanen is a beast, but he's kind of worn down a little bit over through the playoffs. Oleksiak has played very well, but I think as a whole, I think their defense is a wash. Forwards, I give to Vegas. So Dallas has him up the middle with Sagan if they put Ben in the middle. That I'll give Dallas for. I'll try to mention you guys more. I used to do that all the time. But when I'm doing it by myself, but when I got three of the guys going, it's like, let me see, Raj Bhakta. I'm going to write that down. That's Steele guy, the guy with the beard that predicted the sweep. He's the one putting our website together, and he's got like high-end programmers that own programming companies doing this. It's going to be freaking sweet, yo. Sweet. It's going to be amazing website. He's doing good for this year. Sagan's doing good for, like, compared to the regular season. Is he doing good altogether? No, but there's days when you can realize that Sagan is actually playing. That's what I meant by that. He did horrible in the regular season. He's much better in the playoffs. He's been actually making some breaks, using his speed a bit. Yeah, I mean, he didn't show up all year long, though. Oh, okay. Our over's coming in there, big guy. It is Pittsburgh, though, so I'm not going to get too excited yet. But that seemed like a pretty easy over, though. I should have put that as a premium play, actually, and put some big units on. I've been getting really comfortable. I haven't put in how much units to put on each pick because ball is not my strongest game, but I'm actually doing a lot better than I thought I would. It's once you put your mind to the numbers and everything like that, it's actually easier than hockey, a lot easier than hockey. He hasn't played well, but he's played better than the regular season. That's what I meant by that. Has he played as good as Sagan? You got a point, Raj. Maybe saying that he played well is not really a best way to put it. He's played better is probably the best way to put it in the playoffs than he has in the regular season. That might be a better way to put it. Under for 5 innings, yeah. I know we should do more of those 5 innings plays. Everybody's been telling me that more. I might be getting – I won't say that. I got something else possibly brewing here too. I haven't been doing under 5 plays. Yeah, I should be doing more of those, looking for more of those. But, I mean, I'm studying an awful lot on – because I've always been not bad at ball, but now I'm like, Brian's gone. He was our ball guy. Joe and I are just getting, like, to the level that Brian and I were at, and he's helping me an awful lot. He's a really smart ball guy. So. Yeah, Tampa Bay all day. Philadelphia's got a power play? Wow. If they paw one here, you never know. Yeah, I got Islanders over. I Tampa over. Islanders for sure. Well, we'll see. I find it very highly unlikely that the Islanders can beat Tampa Bay. Highly unlikely. Tampa with the new after they got Goudreau and Coleman, Maroon, and Sorelli playing the way he's playing, they're a different team than last year. Most balanced team. Yeah, that was a perfect way of saying it. Wow, that was a nice pass. Oh, they kept it in. Now you got a chance. Take a shot. Philadelphia looks like they just mailed it in. Mailed it in. Tampa Bay in 5. That sounds about right. You got 5 on what? Yeah. Stars. Oh, that rap song. I gotta get some cool air in here. Oh, I don't think that would last long at all. Probably 5, I guess. I don't like to say sweeps, but if there was going to be a sweep, that might be it.
Icing call against Philadelphia.
Yeah, no. No, not Stars in 5. I bet you would, Raj. If you would probably have the Stars to win the Boston Marathon if that was a competition that they were in. No, Elliot's not on yet. Elliot hasn't come on. He was on last night, but not tonight. Hasn't come on yet. Oh, now we got a penalty. That should have been a slew foot. Philadelphia got away with one, although it doesn't really matter. They've got, 11 shots on net. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Tampa's a whole different animal, though. I mean, Colorado. I don't think Dallas would have beat Colorado if Francouz didn't get injured. I mean, Francouz isn't the best goaltender in the world in the playoffs. Wasn't the best goaltender, but he was a hell of a lot better than Hutchinson. Hutchinson's career numbers are absolutely horrible. So I think Colorado would come back. Remember, I was saying that I thought that they would come back. Yeah, they had Landeskog injured, but the goaltending for sure. And Johnson, their best defenseman, their best left winger. I think Francouz or Grubauer. Honestly, I think they would have won. But Grubauer, there's a team that needs to get a goaltender next year. Good thing there's a shitload of them out there to get. I don't know which one they'll get, but stars injure people. They could, I think, trade Eberle, actually. Somebody would probably take Eberle. Because Eberle people are mesmerized by Eberle's skating and his style that he plays. He looks like he's like he's the GQ model of hockey. And then when he gets to the net, it's like he forgets what hockey is all about after that. But as far as style is concerned, he's got to be the best. Reeves does what, Raj? Reeves injures people. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I really don't think he meant to do that, but there's not much you can do about it in the league now. You just can't do that in this league anymore. And probably never should have been able to, I guess. What is a hockey stick? Yeah. That's right. They should just take the stick right out of Eberle's hands anyways. It doesn't get much use out of it. No, I don't think he meant to do that at all. Yoshis, how you doing? Yeah, maybe I will be doing a basketball. Yoshis, you never know. My Raptors came back and did a buzzer beater yesterday. Keep on rolling. I may do a live basketball if for Clippers and Lakers. That's going to be a killer series if that's what happens, which likely it will be. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to you, Yoshis. I'm also talking to Raj, talking to all the cool kids in the land here. Kevin Serling, Lauren, you know everybody. Oh, cool. Money. It's in the house. Can you put the link up there? I don't. Does it let you put the link up there, Evan? Go ahead. Check out his stuff, man. Did they cancel it completely? They were going to play 6 games, but now none? It doesn't show. It doesn't show, I don't think you can put links on here. I don't think they let you. Put it down in the comment section of my last video I did, and then everybody can go find it there. You got to check E-Money's podcast out, man. Did I tell you about Steel Flyers? We need a guy for the Washington Capitals when we get that website going. Did I talk to you about that already? I would. Oh, we may need a Washington Capital. No, you can be the Ravens guy. We're gonna do every sport. So if you want to do Ravens, I'm pretty sure you should be able to be the Ravens guy. If you want to do it, they're gonna pay. Maybe not right away, but there will be paying. I'll tell you all about it, man. It's gonna be insane, dude. Oh, the vaccine. Even if the vaccine comes out now, look at vaccines for flus. What do they do? People, they're still going to be testing and testing. This is going on for a long time. I don't think the vaccine will even be coming out soon, really. And even if they do, it's going to be just like a flu. It's like has different strains like flus and stuff like that. So it's not going to change all that much, really. It's going to be an ongoing thing for a long time. Now it's over. Pretty depressing. You're playing for your playoff lives and you get 16 shots on net. The AV's plan didn't work today. Sometimes a good plan just doesn't work out. Yeah. Almost worked out for them, eh? Josh Bailey has 15 assists. No, you're not, Kevin. No, you're not. I mean, I'm disappointed, but it's my team, and they played like shit all playoffs. The fact that they got as far as they did is a miracle, really. This should not be in Game 7. The Islanders should have already destroyed them. Varlamov had a bad game or two. That's the only reason. Yeah. They need to get some more heart in that room, man. For sure. More heart in that room. More up the middle. Better centers. They got a ways to go yet. Not having Couturier was pretty huge too. They still got an empty net and it's 4-0. Like, why bother? I guess. All right, you might as well, I suppose. See if you can at least get up to 20 shots for the game, maybe. Yeah. Should have challenged. He didn't challenge all game. That's the problem. Told you, it was good luck. Play the whole game with no goalie. The Flyers have a too many men penalty now. Wow. Yeah, sure. You know what? You're probably right. Just they shouldn't have put a goaltender in for the third period. Yeah. Yeah, too many men on the ice and you're down 4-0 with an empty net. Like if that isn't the one of the biggest blunders you can possibly come up with. I I do like AV, but a little less after these playoffs. He's good. He did make a lot for a lot of laughs though, so I'll give him that. But maybe the game has passed him by now. I don't know. He made some pretty weird plays, just especially his challenges. At least he owned it after the game and said that after looking at it from another angle, it was obvious that it wasn't. So apparently, he didn't look at all the angles. I don't know. His etch a sketch was off by like a couple millimeters, apparently. Yeah, he's got to recalibrate his etch a sketch. He forgot to recalibrate his etch a sketch before, and the way you recalibrate an etch a sketch is, of course, is like this. And he forgot to do that. He must have had. He must have like, or maybe yeah. He must have just had the same thing that was on there before. Like it was his picture of a boat he did on the plane, and he looked at it and went, "Well, obviously that needs to be challenged. There was a boat right in the net. You can't put a boat in the net. Challenge it." The image burns on it. Yeah. I wonder how many people are here going and not even knowing what an etch a sketch is. Kevin Serling, you're pretty young, right? Bovilli's got 8 goals. Yeah, but they played the Florida Panthers and a shitty Philadelphia Flyers team. I don't know. I just can't see this continuing against Tampa Bay. I just can't see it. Michael Del Cole was in. That's one thing that's brilliant about Trotz. He rotates his players and keeps them fresh. Yeah, I should get with the times and bring out the light bright. That's right. He's a little bit behind the times, that's for sure. You could just see him sitting there going, "Hey, the assistant coach, where's the green? We need more green." There you go. See? You see? Interference on the goaltender. There's a goaltender. There's the interference. Light bright doesn't lie. Teddy Rucks, the Rubik's Cube. Lego. Lego. There we go. Look at the Lego out. Yeah, who's Tampa? Who are the Islanders going to start against Tampa? You kind of got to go with Grice now, I guess, because he had a shutout. But Hutchinson could have had a shutout tonight. So uh, that's what they're talking about now on the one I'm watching on Sportsnet. They're saying that they figure that Grice will start against Tampa because he got the shutout tonight. But I mean, anybody could have got a shutout tonight. Seriously. What an awful performance by Philadelphia. Just absolutely awful performance. My God. Are we getting the running line on the Los Angeles game? Or has it even started yet? Hey, my cards pick is coming in, boy. Colby. I was all over that cards pick today. I should have put it as my freaking premium. I was all over that. I should have gave it out as a premium to my ball guys. It's not over yet, but what? It's top of the fourth. It's not over, but chat's disconnected again. What the hell? This happened before. Here we go again. Chat disconnected. Why does that do that? Why is this doing this? It pisses me off. And now I get a lot of people coming in to watch, and I can't even look. If you guys can hear me, I can't. For some reason, the chat is disabled. This happened before, and now it's happening again. And I do not know why. It pisses me off. Okay, now I took it out. Okay, now I got you. It's back now. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, you're good. I got you. That's weird. I got to put it on pop out for it to work. Otherwise, it doesn't work. I don't know why. That's weird. No, I can't. I can't do a pop out live today. I can't do another one today. I gotta have my naps, you know? Gotta get at least 14 naps in a day. 1993. Oh wow. No, it wasn't. It was shit, but thanks anyways. It was nice knowing them. Lauren, thank you for coming in. You are, you can grab your pearls out at the door. Get you a Pearls of Wisdom necklace there for you. Come in, come in any time in the next week, and I'll tell the staff at Perlo's House of Spanking that you get a free spanking on me, because you're just you're one of the finest in the land, Lauren. I have to tell you right now, you are right up there. Top 5, probably, maybe 10. I'd have to look at the list again, but you're up there for sure. Of course, there's only 15, but still, you're up there. No, I cannot do a basketball live today. I'm going to have to eat and go to bed and all that kind of stuff like that. That humans do. Four or five, yeah. We're looking killer on ball today, Cole. Freaking Cardinals. Perfect. Overs coming in all day. Tennis picks coming in. I didn't have it. I put like nothing on the Philadelphia Flyers game. I hope you didn't. I knew the Islanders were going to win. I just couldn't get my hands to say it on the freaking thing to send it out to you guys. Which one did I lose? Oh, you mean you? I'm talking about picks that I gave to patrons. If you took all my picks, you'd be doing fantastic, because I'm pretty sure I went 4 for 4. You put literally nothing on the Flyers game? Yeah, I didn't put anything on it. I was just kidding. Fun money, like imaginary money. I couldn't do it. I knew the Islanders were going to win. I just wanted the Philadelphia Flyers to win so bad, but it's terrible when you know something that's gonna, you know it's done, it's over before the game even starts, and you're just hoping that aliens come down and anal probe all of the Islanders before the game or something, so it doesn't happen. But although that would be fine viewing too. Yeah. Yeah, I sent them my thoughts and prayers, and that worked out really well. Always does, I find. Oh my gosh, they're getting desperate now. Olympic Games replay. I suppose because if in case it went to overtime, they didn't want to schedule anything. Who's playing tennis now? Kennan against Jabeur. What they actually challenged that? It was way out. The hell? Yeah, okay, good. Kennan and Jabeur. I was gonna put money on that, but there's no juice, so I didn't bother. Could have put it in a parlay. So now, Colby, what does Vancouver do next year? We haven't discussed this. What do you figure they do? Sorry, Yoshish. Yeah, I can't do basketball live. I'm not going to be up that late. time is it now? It's like 8 o'clock. It's past my bedtime already. Burn it? The Canucks? What do you mean? What do you mean and burn it? You don't know? They're not signing Markstrom, right? Yeah, I know. They're not signing Markstrom, so that'll help. That gonna trade Besser bullshit better go away. No. Get Demko, and then they'll have to sign another goalie to play with Dem. I don't know who that would be. There's so many goaltenders out there that you can choose from, though. So I would think like Bernier from Detroit would be a good option to play with Demko. Yeah. Oh, they're going to re-sign Tanev? Yeah, well, they got to do something with that defense. If they don't re-sign Tanev, they got to get somebody else. So better the devil you know. I mean, it's not that I don't like Tanev, but I think he's going to start going downhill pretty quick. So I don't know what it depends on what the market's going to be for him. If somebody throws him like a 6-year contract at $5-6 million a year, I'm probably not doing it. I wouldn't give him more than $4 million for 3 years or something like that. And I don't know if that's going to do it. There's probably some team going to be desperate enough to throw him a lot. Yeah, and that I don't know how likely that is. There's another guy. Wasn't there a college guy they picked up or something? I think were we looking at this before? Yeah, we were looking at this before. That's right. Rafferty, yeah. Rafferty might play, something like that, but I think they're going to need one veteran, so you might as well keep Tanev, depending on. You love Butch Goring. Okay. So do I. Butch Goring was great. Freaking great leader. One of the best power forwards. Butch Goring was fantastic. Rick Tockett's, Butch Goring's, Rod Brindamore's, all the same kind of guys. Love those kind of guys. Oh, commentator? Yeah. Yeah, he is actually. Some of those other like American guys are really bad in some of the cities. Is that the only game on or only I'll watch the rest of the Jays game and then I'm going to let you guys go. Jays are up right now on the Sox, 8-7. I told Joe that was going to be over. Yeah, I don't think that's not a good PR move to put Avery on there. I think he's pretty much ruined any plot. He could have did that too. He had the personality for it, but I don't think you're going to fall off a cliff. No way. No way. That's not going to happen. It would be nice to see Vancouver get one more defenseman. That's really, and then I don't know, maybe Talbot and Demko. Talbot wouldn't have to go too far. Talbot had a good playoffs last year. Maybe Talbot. Talbot wouldn't cost too much. Probably maybe 3 million. And he takes 1 year, 2 year contracts. So oh, it's still the seventh. Still a lot of game left here. Now I wonder if I go restore chat. No, sir. Oh, there's only 3 people left. Chat not working still. Oh, good for you. I wanted to over that game. I got talking to Joe and the law. And I'm not blaming, I shouldn't blame Joe though, because Joe freaking hits all the time too. So today, Joe and I didn't have a chance to talk. So we kind of put all, I did pretty much all the bets today. So he was really busy. But then we did talk about that one. And I was going to over the Jays. I would have been really flying today. Would have been a killer day. Well, I think I'm fading, guys. This has been awesome. I don't know if I'll live tomorrow. I'll keep you posted. Probably will. Tomorrow's Sunday. Depends on what Caroline, my wife, is feeling like to do because I've been going like every day. But it's a pretty big first game against Vegas. I definitely want to watch that. So, anyways, guys, I'm kind of depressed too because I put a good face on, but it's not that depressing because I already got depressed. Yeah, Vegas, Dallas tomorrow. I don't even know if I want. Yeah, I'll probably put a small bet on Vegas tomorrow because I'm not really depressed. Although I was very prepared for Philadelphia to lose. Very prepared. I just told myself that they shouldn't even be here anyways, so everything's gravy now. It was a terrible performance in the playoffs, and they happened to get really far even though they played bad. My bets have been fantastic today. I hit 2 tennis parlays in the last. Is it 2 or 3 tennis parlays in a row now? I think I'm 4 for 4 today in ball. Yesterday we were even down, and then the day before we were up 3 units, and then before that we were 5 for 5. We're doing really well. Doing really well. So things are going well for bets, for sure. No doubt about it. Should really get over there, Kevin. I know you're young and all, but investment for the future. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.